Yeah, and we got Douce. Douce, obviously, you know, perennial PR threat in the region.
Yeah.
He did beat Leviathan today in bracket, a pretty big upset. So we'll just have to see if he's going to carry that momentum into the losers bracket. I believe this is for 9th place guaranteed. So you're just outside of that top 8. So let's see if Cal, I think, could get his first top 8 appearance.
I think it would be his first one at a match harder for sure, if nothing else. 30% to 28. We're starting off very even right now. And Cal, when it comes to PTs, I want to bring this up early. Every PT has their Pokemon that they prefer. Cal is a Squirtle player.
Oh, 100%. Like, his Squirtle is optimal as hell.
Yeah.
I know a lot of the other PTs typically prefer Ivysaur, it seems. I think Squirtle is such a good character to have when you play as this character. Early damage, early combos, punish your opponent extremely well, especially with those jab lock combos. Ooh, so good.
Yeah, and Cal showing its worth right now, 104%, but built up 80 on Douce, who is going to find a wonderful up smash and wipe that clean in the spot.
And now we get to see the Ivysaur. Obviously, at 0%, you want to try to keep the Squirtle alive, but when you have Rob at 86, you kind of need to play this Ivysaur to try to rack up that damage just by a little bit more. Ivysaur typically has higher kill power, so you want to stay there. Or we could switch to Zard, maybe try to get a kill here, but nope, off to switch back to Squirtle.
Yeah, just wants to go straight back to the Squirtle. I think he wants to build that percent up, but Douce is the one who's really building up the percent right now, finally crossing the 100% threshold, but Cal is sitting at 75 right now.
Yeah, it's a tough situation. You want to be able to get a kill with Squirtle, but at the same time, you're really susceptible to dying really early with that Squirtle. Going to be trying to get back with the Ivysaur, just barely getting clipped by the Arm Rotor.
And trying to be slow there too, threatening the down air and the back air at the same time, opts for the down air, doesn't find it, and that lets Douce get back. But we got the side B into the up air, and that will be the kill. And now, getting back to Squirtle, wanting to build up that percent again.
I love the patience from Cal, just recognizing Douce is going to be flying into the platform, not going to be going to the ledge, getting the Razor Leaf, going for the up air, getting that KO. But look at Douce carrying another stock and getting this damage racked up onto the Squirtle as optimal as possible. He looks like he was trying to go for the Arm Rotor, but just didn't get it.
He wanted to get that 0 to death with the Arm Rotor. I know he did. Even though he didn't have the gyro or anything. It was definitely a bit of a greedy choice, and it almost worked out.
It was greedy, but if Cal was sleeping on it, then he would have died.
Yeah.
100%.
And I'm gonna be real. This is the PR Douce. This is a Douce that is like top form right now.
Oh,
This is
absolutely.
some of the best play I've seen from Douce in a while.
Yo, despite him being in the losers bracket, he did have to play DM, who was obviously, you know, one of the top MA players in the most recent history. So, but DM, again, beating Leviathan to getting to play DM is already incredible by itself, and now he's trying to make his statement in this top 8.
Back air, not going to find the sweet spot. Charizard not going to get the kill off that, and Douce able to get back to ledge, pressuring with the gyro. Going to go for the forward throw, will not quite kill just yet. 79% on the Zard, 145 on Douce. I think running out of juice and fuel there.
More than likely, but we'll have to see. So right now, you're going to want to stay on Squirtle just for like the first 40 to 50%, and then you got to switch off, but it's not going to matter when you got a giant jet engine fueled coming at you in the front of your face. Squirtle going to be losing that.
So I think part of why Douce dominated that first game so hard was because Cal is a Squirtle player. All 3 kills were on Squirtle. It was up smash on the first stock, up smash on the second stock, back air on the third stock.
I mean, even in that situation, if you go to Ivysaur,
The
you
weight
might have
difference
lived.
is
Though
enough.
the weight difference is pretty
I
significant.
think he would have saved at least 1 stock if he was on Ivysaur.
Yeah, I agree. It's tough because the same could be said if Cal was punishing Douce, just of how good Squirtle frame data is. But we're seeing what you were talking about. Douce is playing in peak form right now, just constantly punishing the Squirtle.
Yeah. Back on small battlefield again, keeping the characters and the stage. Now just looking for percent. Cal wants to make up for that last game, wants to get a better performance out, but Douce keeping the pressure on just as much, and these percents are just as even as they can be.
Love that Arm Rotor just covering the recovery back to the ledge. We're going to see a double switch and a Flare Blitz. Great usage, just a little bit of your percentage. Get back to stage, but it's not going to matter. You're going to get hit by another up smash for the 3rd time in this set.
That is what I'm talking about right there again. If you stayed on the Zard and got hit by the up smash, I'm pretty sure you would have lived there. This wantingness to play Squirtle, I get he's your best character, but it's kind of costing you right now.
Yeah, but it's like, do you have any better option realistically? I mean, Ivysaur can definitely get you somewhere, but honestly, the Squirtle is like the glass cannon of the team. You kind of have to do it in order to win the set. You just have to be very careful.
Yeah. 145% right now. The gyro going to get intercepted by the Nair. Tries to let an up smash rip, but doesn't get it. Cal is going right up to shield and just wants to get that kill with Charizard so he can get back to his Squirtle.
Yeah, great usage of using the Charizard to finally get that KO. And look at this, the optimal combo in that situation. getting a train across the stage with that Squirtle and racking up even more damage, starting to take this lead.
88% finds the up air. Ivysaur not quite going to find it with the uppie either. 107 on the Rob, finds the down air, not going to wait, has so much patience for that punish, and 38%. Cal finally breaking out with a fantastic lead.
And this is where we're seeing the Squirtle come into peak form. We saw the exact same combo in that second stock, and he does it again. Cal is on peak form right now, trying to rack up as much damage with the Squirtle. He's going to switch off in just a bit, and then it's going to be game over for Douce if he can get it.
95% on the Rob. Full stock lead right now. Gets interrupted on the side B, tries to go for one himself. 95% built up right now. It's getting down to the wire, finds the spike, doesn't find the kill after it. Side B coming through, tries to go for a smash attack on a roll read, and Charizard is coming out now. We want to close this stock out for good, and the up smash will do just that for us.
I love that Charizard switch there. You can live a little bit longer while pushing more damage onto the Rob. If you weren't able to get that kill with the Charizard, you can immediately switch back into Ivysaur, have that kill power with those up airs, down airs, forward smashes, the ladder, or just play Zard the rest of the way through. It's very good.
So we went from the game with all the reasons why you don't want to play Squirtle to the game with all of the reasons why you want to play Squirtle.
Yeah, because he got the same combo. You got, you know, the first hit up air into regrab, into up air, or like up air, landing up air, nair on the platform, into up special waterfall. That is such a good combo and so creative.
Yeah.
Because if you don't get those extensions, you're not getting as much damage, and later on you're not getting the KOs.
And you get like 60% off it too. So like,
literally.
Go for it. Yeah. All right. Game 3 coming through here. We are still on small battlefield, now listening to Sonic music instead. And Cal, here we go. That's the opener you want to look for. 43% off some forward airs and a down throw.
And just like we saw, 39% already racked up, just by a few hits too on the Squirtle. So you'll take that any day, but right now you got to get off this platform.
Does find the backer to create more pressure. Down tilt's going to come through. Spot dodges the grab attempt though. And it's more pressure coming out from the Squirtle. This is the Cal that you want to see, but Douce finds an opening, is able to DI, but that up air is genuinely close to killing already.
Oh, I love both attempts to go for the side special on the Squirtle, but also going for the arm rotor. They both end up clashing, and it's going to be winning for Squirtle. Look at that forward smash, just reading Douce set, trying to recover back into the stage. He's going to get hit. Cal up another stock.
Up smash, going to go wide on the shield there. Up air's coming through now, and look at this percent. Swaps to the Ivysaur to start creating pressure. Save yourself a little bit as well as you are getting to those higher percents. Tries to find something with the nair. The up air going to break that up though, and it's the up smash that will claim the dinosaurs.
Yeah, the Douce up smash has been on peak, but I really want to mention something before. Cal was able to get the 52%, mostly on up airs, but the way he used the up airs was actually positioning Douce more towards the left side, get the extension on the platform on small battlefield.
Just like that, these percents have been evened up. Douce bringing it around right now. Does interrupt the gyro. He had the right setup, but the let up get up did get you back there. And now trying to get back, is going to swap into Ivysaur and get back to ledge in time to avoid the spike, but the up air creating more pressure and damage. That first stock looks so good for Cal right now, but Douce claiming it all right back on that second stock.
Yeah, with Ivysaur, you got to be very careful on how you space your forward air. If you're too close to your opponent, you could get grabbed, and that's what led to that situation with the down throw into the up air.
Oh no, early spike. Okay, is able to tether back. That's okay. We're not going to be too worried about that. Had enough reaction time to get back.
Yeah, and he also has the ability to switch into Charizard, get that extra jump that Charizard gets on the switch, go for the up special, but that's not a situation you want to be in right now. Douce is cleanly up this game right now.
Headbutting the gyro, but not finding the body behind it. 88% on this second stock. Doesn't let the down air rip.
I feel like you should have let it rip. You have the ability to go back into Charizard, like I was saying, getting that extra jump to get back to the stage, but deciding not to let it rip lets Douce a little bit too much off the lead.
Yeah, these aerials are coming through right now, but Cal is playing so on the back foot. The lead for Douce is really big right now, and this Ivysaur, it's creating pressure but not damage, and this is a bad situation. Just going to be able to tether back to ledge, but Douce still keeping the pressure on. Down air is going to send him back down to the ground, and Charizard has been forced out with the percent that we have right now. Has to play safe and defensive. Can't really afford to be any other character right now.
Cal is playing so aggressive, but I feel like he's playing a little bit too risky. Does get hit by that up tilt on the sweet spot, sending you into the up air. You're not going to be surviving that no matter what the DI. So right now, Douce, pretty solid comeback into that second game, going to be leading 2-1.
Yeah, and I saw the run it back there too. Cal, we're sticking with small battlefield as opposed to PS2, so change of pace at least, if nothing else. I'm not complaining.
I feel like this is fine. I mean, you were doing such a good job in that second game that you just have to adapt back to that Squirtle mentality. Get those combos as soon as possible. Don't let Douce play the game.
Big issue, though. Forgot to counterpick the music.
What did he pick?
It's Still Live and Learn, which was Douce's pick. You
Well,
let your opponent get the anthem,
well,
and I'm sorry, game's already decided.
Actually, is Cal even playing with headphones?
Yes.
Oh.
Those might be Bluetooth, though. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, to the game at hand. Game 4. Characters are the same. Stage are the same. Cal, I'm surprised you got back there.
Honestly, a little bit too.
That was some magnet hands. I thought he was done for.
Oh, that would have been a scary situation if you hit that nair. You could have gone into arm rotor immediately.
There's the gyro. Does get a hit off the nair. Not finding these combos right now, though. Squirtle getting some damage through, but it's all frame data, really. Not really any massive hits that are making things go one way or another.
And I love the patience from both players. They're not really playing that scrappy game that we saw earlier in the set. They're trying to be a little bit more patient of what they want to see, but a forward smash, no kill, actually just barely survives, even getting the switch out into the Ivysaur. So Cal's going to be living just a little bit longer even after this up air.
Really good combo from Douce there, and Charizard has been forced out again. Gets the grab right at ledge. Can we mash in time? We cannot. We can swap through the up air, and now Squirtle is out here. Glass Cannon in full effect. Is going to be able to get to Ivysaur in time. No pressure coming out from Douce.
That's a scary situation. You had 130-ish% on Squirtle. Most kills are going to be killing you, so watch out for this. And just the delayed reaction on the grab from the gyro. What a great patience from Doucette, just recognizing that, going for the up throw, getting the KO.
And Cal once again going right into Squirtle off the platform. 100% wants to find the kill here and keep these low percent combos going off the respawn. But at 115, not going to find the backer, not going to be able to get the kill with that. Another nair sending him off, but we're not finding the actual kill pressure behind it. We're keeping this character off stage, but Douce perfectly fine to get right back to center, and not a whole lot done off of that whole sequence.
Yeah, I think what Cal was trying to do was just trying to force Doucette to go high, use all your resources, get another hit, force him to the ledge, and then he's trapped.
I don't think we're finding the connections that we need right now, though. Cal sticking to his guns, prefers Squirtle to anybody else, wants to be coming in as strong as possible, but the drop is going to get caught by the gyro. Is able to squirt around a little bit there, but not able to get through. Gets the gyro to break up the pressure, but at 104% is going to be forced onto the Ivysaur.
Yeah, Cal really didn't have any breathing room to try to get that switch into Ivysaur. He really needed to get it earlier as he gets that down air into up air, but now you're a whole 100% down. He pretty much has to play with Squirtle right now. Oh, just misses the opening with the forward tilt in the wrong direction.
Down tilt going to create some pressure, but a forward air comes through for Cal, and that'll break things up. We are playing with fire here. 123 is going to avoid the back air with the swap, finds the spike. Not enough time to get out another one, though, and to jab lock into up smash. 36% on Douce. This is Cal's tournament stock.
Yes, absolutely. He's down 2-1 in the set right now, and you got to watch out for Doucette. He can find those Rob combos early, as we saw those 50% early openings as soon as possible. Right now, Cal is just trying to put on the pressure. Watch out for the Vine Whip, just barely getting out of it for Doucette.
A lot of great pressure coming out from Cal, trying to build these walls and force Douce to stay off stage. A back air will send out as well. Looking for something. Waiting patiently for Douce to get back to stage. The shield right after the get up, it's not going to be much. A down tilt coming through to create more offstage pressure. Forward tilt not going to connect. Not going to get it on the roll either. Douce keeping onto the stack very well, but that is something that Cal is magnificent at. Those random up smashes that no one's expecting.
Like, Charizard's actually a fast character. That run speed is really quick, that it's hard to react to, and then just going for the raw up smash, just assuming that Doucette is either going to be jumping or not shielding in that situation, so you just go for it.
24% to 73. We still have Squirtle out right now. We are trying to get the combos and kills through. Back air going to come through, going to create something, but Squirtle just not finding the combos, just the raw hits. But that's the starter, and we don't get the follow-ups.
I really love that. That was a pivot grab. Let's see another one. No tech. A forward smash actually going to be connecting. No kill just yet. Watch out for this. You see the down air, just enough fuel to get back for Doucette onto the stage, but watch out for this. You do not want to be sent out stage. You do not have any fuel to get out of the situation, and an up air is going to be tying this set up to a piece, Weimer.
Douce? I mean, that's Cal. That's Cal. You just met Cal, the man who can make comebacks happen. Went down hard on that second stock, locked in with the Ivysaur, created this wall that Douce couldn't get around, and then bing, bang, boom, somehow, some way, pulls it all the way back and takes it, and I love this choice. Karma from Tekken going to be the song taking us out in Game 5 of Douce versus Ledge Trapper, Grussler, Humble Genius. I stand with Big T.O.
Yeah, literally.
Cal.
So shout out to Kind of Ice in the chat, my homeboy. Let's go Game 5. We're seeing Game 5 right now. 2 home classic people from Boston. Let's see what happens Game 5 on Small Field for another time.
All right, down tilt's coming through. And it's scrapping its openers right now. Nobody finding solid hits to get it through. Uppy going to create a little bit more, and it's Cal with a little bit of a slight lead right now. 38% at the moment, but down tilts at the ledge will create a lot of pressure and even that percent up immediately. Oh,
risky option to go for the arm murder. Now you're off stage, so you don't really want to be put there because now Cal can try to find an opening. But right now, Douce is able to get back into that center stage. Relatively even. Obviously, that percent difference is there, but let's see what happens. Up smash, just not enough percentage there.
Okay, now I think we need to get off the Squirtle if we can get back on solid ground. But Cal is sticking to it, wants to get to percent first, and we do find the opener. We get up to 53%. Not a lot. It's a combo right now. We are getting to the point where the weight of Squirtle is absolutely becoming a detriment, I feel, though. He's going to be able to sneak around back to stage, and now Ivysaur, the perfect opportunity for the spike, and Cal somehow steals that first stock away.
Yeah, despite being down, he actually stayed on Squirtle to try to use that early frame data, or quick frame data that Squirtle has, pushing Rob off stage, switches into Ivysaur at the optimal time to punish and pressure Douce off stage.
All right, 153. Douce has plenty of kill options and is looking for them. Cal gonna get hit by the Nair. The laser does not connect. Able to get back to ledge and center stage steal even. And going for the Squirtle, wants to build up the percent, knows the stock isn't long for the world, but say, you're still somehow gonna survive that neutral air. Snapping back to ledge with the tether. Gonna get hit by another gyro. Douce still keeping this pressure up. Cal has not gotten really solid stage control for a while, and that up throw will be doing it for sure.
Honestly, staying at Squirtle at that point, you might as well do it, because if you can get those combos, it's really nice. Even Ivysaur, you don't really want to go Charizard in that situation, because you got to be able to find those combo kills. You got that back air combo into everything. Right now, let's see what Cal can do. Can he get the stock and continue putting on his lead?
Great Nair find. It puts Douce in an awkward situation, but again, not ripping any aerial, trying to stay patient. And 95% has been built up. Douce has a lot of ground to make up here. Rob can do it. Rob can find these crazy combos that kill you with zero. And just like that, as I'm talking, 59% apparating from thin air. Tries to find the spike setup, doesn't get it, but we're off stage now. 82% built up. The spike into the gyro again. Doesn't find it, finds the down tilt, gets the down throw. The mash isn't there, the up tilt doesn't send. And Charizard being forced out, but the percents have swapped. Charizard now on the back foot.
I love that flare, but it's trying to go recover high. You're going to have to eat all that damage, but even if it means that you get back on stage, that's better than losing a stock. Let's see what Cal is able to do. Able to get hit by the back air. Almost said Zombie Bear, but that's Douce Bear. So able to get back on. Immediately going into Ivysaur, just trying to find a KO with the up air. Last stock, Game 5, Weimer.
Come on, what more can you ask for? Both players giving it up, and the audience is here for it now. I hear cheers coming through. The question is going to be who gets the opening hit. It's Cal with the gyro. Tries to go for a dash attack, get more off of it, but these down tilts are interrupting, and it's Douce slowly pulling away with a small lead right now. Cal needs to find the opening, and he's just not finding it at the moment.
Yep, they're getting like some scrappy hits in, but that is going to be a statement up smash, able to get that out of shield. And Cal is just not able to find that small opening. Only 7%, does not get hit by the back air on the Rob. Has to switch into Ivysaur. This is a very precarious situation. You've got to be able to get some damage if you're Cal.
Finds a trade, but at 98%, this, if ever, was a time that Cal needed the comeback factor. Gyro gonna chip you off ledge too, and the grab, down throw. We find the up air, and the DI is not there. Cal goes down. Douce moves on in Game 5, 3-2.
Yeah, Douce was just able to clutch up at the end. Did not let Cal get those Squirtle